man stood up and chanted, check it. Clouds turned into a funnel, right? I caught a glimpse of a man standing in a lighted tunnel at night. He stood with authority, the beholder, and like a pimp I took a glimpse over my shoulder. The old man got older, time stopped, the air got colder. I'm thinking to myself, this is amazing. How can a man look in a man's face and start aging? It's not who we think it is, black man, because the only thing he has like Adam is his black skin. 60s and a wise man baffled, but see I'm from the future, so I know I probably ain't traveled. Things seem kinda odd. If you're the greatest on the planet, who's the turntable god? Ooh, birds flew lower, cause the rival of lightning is like the rebirth of Noah. Clouds turned into a face, you should have seen him. The first was spoken who was into my kingdom. I'm here to take you all back to the future, so you can rap or pop, whatever suits you. Light is hard turning steel, cause the man approached, he spoke, but never kneel. I knew right then that it was over, before Christ, but after Casanova. 60s and a wise man chanted, 60s and a wise man chanted, 60s and a wise man chanted. They gave the picture to the greatest born on the planet. 60s and a wise man chanted, 60s and a wise man chanted, 60s and a wise man chanted. They gave their praises to the greatest born on the planet. She says I'm glad to meet you, I never stand you up. I'll always have to teach you to treat you just like a king on a throne. One day you'll pass away and you'll turn into stone. Now check it, I'm made like a spider. I sat down beside her, I looked her in her eyes and said that I'm a writer. I said I wrote Psycho, she said you might have. She smiled, she smirked, she took a sip of her cider from the Queen's cup, which can only be touched by queens. We wore tweeds cause there were no jeans. She says, listen my son, you're the greatest on the planet. Most couldn't stand it, but never take it for granted. Cause quick as I gave it to you, I take it right back. To others you be great, but to me you won't be jack. S-H-I-T. She turned back to me and on a silver platter set a goal in my seat, then boom was the outcome. I heard the kick drum, behind the wheels of steel was lightning getting dumb. Crowd panic, but the exits were blocked off. Assassins were spotted and immediately knocked off. Then here I am, seen by the great woman. Strong wind blew, this means the great was coming. Since I'm brown and I'm down, they kick a new sequel. Sound alarms and evacuate the townspeople. Before it's over, I'm running solar. Yeah, before Christ, but after Casanova. 60s and a wise man chanted.